What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And a quick shout out to Roger Rio, second Derek, out on Twitter. He posted this clip from the marathon. Doody doesn't know how he missed it, but I did miss it. It was maybe one of the moments where I decided to get up and actually walk around and interact with humans. And I missed it, but it's a small clip that was posted, and it's getting some traction out on Twitter. It currently has almost a little over 12,000 views. 147 likes and a lot of retweets, a lot of quote retweets. So he's getting around, and I figured I'd come here and share it because, of course, one of Duty's tasks that I like to do is to hold Phil accountable. That's right. I think as a YouTuber, it is my job to hold Phil accountable when he does extremely regarded things, when he does stupid, and of course, for historical purposes. Phil always says, he doesn't say any racist stuff. He doesn't break any terms of service. Whenever he's had breaking terms of service or said racist things, that was a long time ago. We can't find any instances where he's done that in the last several years. You know the spiel. And every couple of days, Phil goes in a rant about him, being a good guy and no longer saying stupid things and racist things and so on, right? Everyone knows that's Phil's mantra, because of course he has to portray himself as a good dude. But we know he's another scumbag, okay? Now, during the marathon, he was playing this collection of games. It had like 20 different games on it. And then apparently this is some type of game where, I don't know, it looks like a farming person. And Phil decided, well, you see trees, you see some plants, you see a man walking with a hat. So, of course, it must be a Mexican, right? Of course. Just must be a Mexican. In Phil's eyes, anyone that's out on the field working or even remotely having a big hat must be a Mexican, because of course we all know, as Phil believes, the only thing Mexicans do is actually, work on farms. But that's beside the point, right? So, I mean, I had to take a second. Like, I really need to watch it and look at it and say to myself, oh my God, did this come true? Is this AI? Was this edited? Because I can't believe what he actually uttered. Like, he really uttered these words. And I'm going to play it for you. And I'm going to play it again. Just so that, no one thinks that this is altered or whatever. I double checked. As far as I know, this is not altered. I wanted to check Raw Phil stream, but it's not up anymore. So, but, I mean, just if you look at it, the comments, it looks like this is legit. So I just want to put that out there. And, it is Phil. So, whenever it's something racial or him trying to be funny, or trying to be awkwardly, stupidly funny, it's usually him. So here it is. Let's watch it. It's a quick little tip. Apparently, Phil decided to break out in song, and this is what he wanted to sing about. This was the song in his heart. Not about cat, not about love, not about friendship, not about whatever. It was about this.
La 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 la. Murder Mexicans. Use your sombrero. Murder them all.
Oh, okay. Really, Phil? Really? So apparently, I'm assuming Phil thinks that the person with the sombrero isn't a Mexican, and Mexicans are attacking him, I guess, on in the field, in the farm. And this is what he said. Let's play it one more time. Let's play it one more time. If you want to look at the video, let me make it bigger so you can see Phil's expressions. You can tell this is not an AI generated clip. This is Phil talking. It was not spliced. It was not edited. And here we go one more time.
La 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 la. Murder Mexicans. Use your sombrero. Murder them all.
Oh, really? Wow, Phil. Really? Really, Phil? That's what you want to do? I don't understand. Why do you have such hatred towards that group of people? Why do you hate Mexicans like that? Even so, to the point where you want to harm them. You're talking about Minecrafting them. You're talking about Minecrafting them with a sombrero. Why, Phil? Jesus. I mean, come on. That is insane and crazy. I think that's one of the most insane things he's ever said. This, and then the whole, hello, Jew, I'm Heimler, blah, blah, blah. The last space, whatever. You know what I mean? That was terrible because, specifically what he was referencing. He was referencing the Holocaust. He was, making light of it and fun of it. He was cosplaying as a Nazi. You know what I mean? Like, we know where he was going with this. And this, my God, this is terrible. He's talking about Minecrafting people. Minecrafting a specific ethnic group. Like if he would have just said, oh, you know, use a sombrero, whatever. I mean, it would have been tacky. It would have been poor humor to talk about Minecrafting people, you know. But specifically, he had to highlight a specific ethnic group, and that's Mexicans, of course. Good God. And of course, he's making the stereotypical assumption that all Mexicans are on the farm. That's the only people you're going to see there. It's the only people you're going to react to, right? And again, let's play it one more time, folks, because, you know, I don't want anyone accusing Doody making stuff up. So here it is one more time for you to enjoy.
La 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 la. Murder Mexicans. Use your sombrero. Murder them all.
All right, there you go. I mean, this is bad. This is terrible, Phil. And I mean, I'm not just saying it because I'm a detractor or whatever. You know, I'm saying this because you have a history. You have a 17-year history of just blurting stuff out, extremely offensive, racist crap. You know what I mean? And normally me, I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? I'd probably just laugh it off if you were even willing to own it. You know what I mean? But you're the person that's not even willing to own it. You'll sit there, video proof, and then try to act like it was never said. Literally, when he watches this video, because you know he watches all of Doody's videos, he's going to sit here and say he's never said that. That was doctor. That's Doody line. I never said that. Or he'll say, oh, it's just humor. I wasn't talking about a specific. Like he'll say something stupid like, no, if I would have targeted a specific Mexican, then yes. But I wasn't targeting a specific. I was just using a general term. He'll try to use semantics to get out of this. But I'm sorry, Phil, you just can't blurt that out. You can't go on your stream and on YouTube specifically and blurt something out like that. You can't sit there and say that you want to walk around in Minecraft Mexicans with a sombrero. And then not only just one or whoever you're seeing, you're talking about every single one of them you see. Come on, Phil. That's some horrendous shit. You know what I mean? And again, I try not to make it a big hobby of reporting people and shit like that. That's not my thing. And you typically, when people report people, it doesn't work on YouTube anyway. It's just like, whatever. But I want to get it out there. I want it on record so that everyone knows that this is what Phil said on his Saturday stream, his marathon stream, where he's sitting there begging for donations and money, right? Expecting to get several $1,000s. He's sitting there singing a song about Minecrafting an entire ethnic group of people. I'm confused. I'm lost. I don't know how that wasn't actually captured by YouTube and flagged by YouTube. Like I was shocked that it. At least I'm flagged. I'm shocked it wasn't flagged for adult content. As far as I know, that video is up. He posted it and that video is up. He didn't edit it out. He didn't do anything. It's out there. As far as I know, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty despicable, Phil. So the next time when Phil says, I don't use racial words or racist stuff in my content, you can point to this clip right here. You can point to this clip right here where Phil said this.
La 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 la. Murder Mexicans. Use your sombrero. Murder them all.
Yep. That's what you're singing in your heart, Phil. That's the song that comes out of your heart. That you want to Minecraft a group of the entire population of Mexicans. Good job, brother. Good job. Alrighty, folks. Anyway, and again, folks, I don't care about the joke. You know, you guys know me. I really don't give a shit. Well, you say whatever you want. I don't care. But when it comes to Phil, Phil has a history of saying this shit, doing this outrageous shit, and then claiming that he doesn't do it. So, you know, the next time when he asks for an example of being a racist, here you go. And then the second example would be, of course, the slave trade joke. There you go, folks. And that's all within like the last 2 years. And I'm pretty sure there are more jokes here and there that you could find. More dark humor, as Phil likes to call it. Anyway, folks, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out. And LARPers, make sure you guys address this on Phil's stream today. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Peace out.